Now we go in for yet another pistol round. Haunt out, quick clear. Prowler at the ready, and Verno just go ahead and get a spot here onto Kadum, but then gets chipped away at and finished off. Just pressuring out this fade. Everybody else from NRG in the meanwhile, slow creeping their way up through mid, through Art, now here to the site. Double face. Kahlua still coming away with one before falling, but there is the trade back. Equalizing the player count. Kadum able to spot out one, just trying to nail these shots here on Amatasa. Will go pushing forward, plays distract, eats some damage, but ensures that they find the kill. Finesse now, far forward spot. Sephiroth is a bit faster. Finds the headshot, brings it back into a 2v2 with the HP advantage.
Looking to set up some stars, but up around.
Forward here in secret. The timing though, Sam, a bit bailed out, perhaps. But still, the HP bars continue to get worse, and now they're all stacked up here into secret. The swing comes in, and Laz will find the final shot. 2-1 in pistols. As that is going to be made in Thailand, kicking off Pearl with a round win.
Trying to stay on. We shall see now. Back into the next round. Buys up. Outlaw. 2 Guardians. A lot more space towards the A site though, so trying to play the long range with the effectiveness of those weapons. NRG on classics, just trying to march forward. But nobody's noted, right? So they're expecting some kind of setup on the site. The angles are going to have to be so careful.
Kadum starting to creep forward once again here. Ethan should have seen it on that peak. Now Kadum having to be worried about somebody else playing up close, as well as getting out of this potentially dangerous spot, but there you go, one shot going across. Mana going to be taken down. Sephiroth in the meantime, set up here with the judge. Push getting ready to come through. Footsteps going to be heard. Does get tagged there by the 0 point. Now it's going to be a cut back across past sewer, back into Link.
Let's see if Laz reads this. Don't think he's getting the read on the movement thus far. It's only CGRS.
Cam does spot them out.
30 seconds left.
Rotations across, but it's connector, right? So you're still able to go back in through A stairs.
You still have Sephiroth just around this corner with the judge. No approach here from main to try to turn his sights away from this. 18 seconds remaining, and there you go. 2 players going to be cut in half. Make it the third. Swaps over to the Ghost, looking for Verno. Won't be able to find him. Verno will put him down. The time is gone. The haunt over the top will reveal, and Kadum just decide.
NRG will be hopping over to the other side of the map. CGRS notes the smokes and spams through. Doesn't see anything. NRG could march up, but that's also where, again, this Vise is just so on top. Killua now onto the B side. He's got thorns all across.
Oh, shot does hit. No tag down. There's Mosh now up past that smoke, just looking to hold people here in place. There's no flank coming through, no danger from behind here for NRG. So they are safe to go ahead and start rotating out. Doom having just rotated into position at B tower, but now, let's see where they end up. Do they just split back in to try to rejoin with Sam, who's still lingering behind over at B long? Do they go elsewhere? Because that judge is still around the corner at the door.
He just fired it as well, so they know not to check doors. I mean, if Sam finds something, then potentially the rotation. Trying to make a little bit more noise towards A at the very least. Okay, 0 point, just to note, if anyone's on the other side of the door still, Sephiroth runs away from it, so they hear those footsteps and they think about regressing back through B-Link, B-split, push, and it's just Sephiroth on the site now. The rotation's a little bit too early from it.
He is here, but again, getting in position with that judge, looking for the kill, intercepts the tailwind, and manages to find the shutdown there on the push, but the classic swaps out, will not be able to find any damage. Push forward, Ethan tucked into the corner of the plant now coming through.
10 seconds left.
Able to safely get that one across as Kahlua desperately hunts for a headshot but can't quite find it. Doom taking down Ethan with one. Man advantage now here in the hands of NRG. Last the push forward for Finesse. Backs off the angle. No, actually, Kahlua and Laz, they team up together, they find Finesse, they find Ethan. Now suddenly this is a winnable position here for the side of Made in Thailand. Verno tucked away, the slow creep forward. Finds a headshot, and there's the lineup. Sam will get the
next round, trying to do the same thing. Early B long presence. CGR spams, but has to fall back thanks to the smokes. He's banking on a lot of the Vise utility on the site.
You want to find it?
Okay, wallbang through, clears That's 0 point. Flash get the collect! What is that from Kadoom? Rolls the dice! He wins a jackpot!
And boom goes the dynamite. Oh my god! Just through the smoke too. You don't expect that any other day of the week. That could have very well been the round. Now you're thinking about possibly rotating over, but Sephiroth's on the other side. You have to take so much time to check and clear. Verno, maybe the Prowler through.
Talk about not being able to catch a break. Good God. I mean, granted, did kind of get one in the previous round with the collective from Sam, but this is something else. This is going to fake the exit a bit. As Haunt will go out and he'll swing off the back of that one now.
30
Doesn't quite cleared
left.
fast enough, but they've been held in position. 25 seconds now remaining. And ultimately, with the alarm bot set up there, this is just going to be a save from NRG.
Has to. If they had the kill, then maybe a lot quicker into A, but unfortunately not. Sephiroth did his job.
10
That
seconds
recall playing
left.
around the fakes, baiting out the Haunt as well. And he's pushing up. Looking for Sam, but Sam will take him down instead. So NRG at least a gun for their troubles, robbed away from Made in Thailand. But that is just towards mid. A couple of spams. Well, just one rifle spam. So he will check, holds back the angle.
Major point at the ready. He's across the way, does not connect onto Kadoom. Slow creep ups continuing. Prowler will hunt, and he'll go ahead and clear that out. So off now being alerted, backs off.
CGRS relays in as well. But NRG are thinking about other things, setting up for the A split in towards Art. It's Sephiroth once again with the judge. You also have a trip here as well, so it buys a little bit of time and CGRS can come back into support.
Clear out. Jump up and over the top. Judge will inflict some damage there onto Verno after getting the kill. CGRS is fast on the chase. He's just running and gunning, puts Verno down to 8 HP, but he cannot confirm the kill. Now the Nightfall is available.
Spike planted.
Might just have to use it. It's going to be a big back off here. Verno gets himself situated over in main. Last trying to go for the reset, unable to find more, but Kahlua now arriving, takes down Finesse. A 2v2. Ethan spotted, chipped away at, dead. The headshot found, and Verno now, last man standing. Has to be all headshots all day long. Seas gets the grab. He's forced back off the corner. One bullet left. Swap over onto the Classic, and the fuse just gets held.
It's quite a bit of utility and positioning to try to work their way around it. It's going to be the Haunt, but it doesn't spot much, so Art
Like a
is
pacey
clear.
hit here. Sephiroth turning sights over towards Art, the dash forward. Mata just gonna be slowed up as thorns get popped. No command still rolling, but NRG now sitting still. Nightfall at the ready, goes across. Sephiroth does not get caught by that, I believe. Never mind. He's gonna be deafened out here. Goes for the concuss. Grab well. They try to pull them off the angle. Sam for the moment. Walled out in towards main. Mosh from CGRS ends up whiffing. Goes into the dugout, forces Sephiroth away. Mata's able to find Kahlua. There's unfortunate events here for the side of Myth as they counter spamming back through the wall, trying to get rid of Mata, but he's still relatively healthy now as taken down last. Conquering the Vine actually going to be committed to here. Shorty in the hands. Mata up into the smoke. Doom trying desperately to fish with a knife, but it's going to be a...
Being able, they're not able to get further space. So next round goes through now. We go back to a bit of a default from NRG, just trying to hold for now.
Bit of a weaker buy. CGRS just the Sheriff in hand. Sephiroth back to the Judge. Posted up just on the inside of Art. Mata peeking in towards A main, but no one here from Myth looking to play that side of the map.
Because the alt orb was picked up outside of A main as well, so a little bit of the A positions are being noted. But that is where NRG are thinking. More rotations towards A, we can't strike B link. Blocked off by the Mosh though. So back into A, but this is the Judge.
Verno.
What?
Ooh, tries to jump the gap, but enough has been seen. Sephiroth now clearing it out, repositioning. Resetting the smoke. Should read that he's in here. Drifts out. But he gets out scot-free. Dizzy up over the top, finding a blind, but nothing to play off the back of that. In the meantime, double push up coming through it long. Mata popping the knives to have a little bit of more consistent entry power here. Spots one at the back of sight. Doom goes for a reposition. Backman out, Sam able to find one. Trying desperately to break through Art. He will be able to take down Sephiroth, but Finesse also eats quite a bit of damage. 37 health remaining with just 10 seconds left on the clock. Doom eating damage. The spray from Ethan, able to find the kill. The plant now going to be coming through as Kahlua finds a headshot, swings under the corner, gets another. Now into the 1v1. Vandal v Phantom, HP advantage significantly here for Kahlua, and he's just going to be sending the ult. No commands out, and Ethan! White swings!
Yeah, I mean, it's also NRG now kind of noting a lot of these A plays from Made in Thailand, thanks to the star from before, thanks to Killa being on that spot. This time, though, economy not on mid's side. It's going to be NRG trying to avoid A as much as possible.
Up still here. Cash starting to really stack up for NRG.
The push out into A main from Made in Thailand, though. So again, a lot of information now being gathered. And this should be Laz trying to prepare for any potential hits. He's only got the Sheriff, so just looking for some kind of a shot. You also got to watch out for B-Link.
Kahlua, though, in a great spot. Catches Finesse, sleep outside of doors, but Verno pushing back, breaks down that flank. That's one of the rifles now out of the equation here for Myth. Still a long linger from Som. As the approach onto the A site gets ready to begin, Mata able to find one. Kadoom take it down. Spray from CGRS. Comes up with two. First two kills now on the board. Thrash on the hunt. Chasing forward, racing, looking for any kind of target. Dives in, but will not actually note Som. Position of his Astra still a relative unknown, and Verno has another.
As well as Laz on towards the B site, spotting for information. It's all getting smoked off early on. These spams coming out. Doesn't find anything.
Also doesn't dissuade too much. Big push up continuing here for NRG. All 5 players now at B long.
Laz camera spotted.
Gets used, tripwire. Goes out, a little bit of damage going to be taken here. There's the reveal, but it's not quite in position, but Laz is. Finds the headshot. Mata going to be eliminated. As now the plant will come through. Mosh invested. They're at the feet of Finesse, just a bit of damage, and now a Cosmic Divide off the back from Som. Make this as difficult to break through as humanly possible. CGRS sending out the Dizzy quick clear here from Ethan. Back pedals, drags his crosshair around and just managing to find a kill. Sephiroth fighting back. Finesse going to be taken down 2v2 here. Their own Cosmic Divide once again online, going to be committed to. Cuts off access from Halls, but it's all down to Som with that shot. Keeps it in a 1v1. Pulls back the star setup. Ready to pull him out into the open. Sephiroth swinging. The off shot from Som is dead on.
In with those op shots at the very end as well. Beautiful. Next round coming through. NRG keeps Made in Thailand on their toes, back in towards the A side with the op again. Mata leading the charge.
Trying to clear those shots coming through, forcing Kahlua away. It's a similar round here from NRG. All 5 players piled up on one side of the map. No one trying to play for these flanks. No one trying to put some pressure out, sell some fake information. Looks like they just want to try to wait this out a little bit, learn as much as they can, and then go full steam ahead into the site.
Full steam ahead has worked out before, and they have the op towards the back as well, so that's just additional support. But at the very least, being able to bait out the utility early on, then potentially to cut noise, to re-aggress, it could work out. Made in Thailand still very unsure, but starting to rotate a little bit. CGRS in a pivotal spot.
Another null command here from Ethan, building these up in quick succession. Sephiroth on the side of this smoke, waiting, but Finesse just comes in, barrel stuffs him with that Vandal. Kadoom, however, able to fight back for 2. And now the trade-up starting to come in. It's Kahlua pressured out and dug out. Down low, 15 HP remaining, but he finds the headshot. And Verno now clearly losing information during the storming of the site, not aware that both players were playing forward. 10 seconds remaining, the spike
10 seconds left.
right in their sights. Makes the noise, the swing out comes through. Kahlua
To work around the map a little bit more.
looking for a timing shot off the turret contact. No one there to peek.
I must wait a moment.
Finesse watching.
Here. No more
Over at
charges
A main.
left.
Alarm bot there to alert.
Here.
Should have pushed from behind come through. Laz peeking out,
Cage
spotting
trigger.
each other here.
Here.
Z and Ethan. Quite a bit of damage across, and Ethan not going to be able to escape. Spike gets dropped, immediately picked up. It's a ton of information handed now over to the side of Myth, especially with the near ult depth invested.
Oh, it's another round with Sephiroth's holding A main.
He's going to try to get the setup here. Pop flash. Or rather, the Cove over on the main to try to make him think that the box is not going to be occupied, and as he swings out, does manage to find Finesse. Now just 2 players left standing versus 5. And surely this is going to have to be a save.
Surely. Next round is going to be round 12, and you're going to want to have as much as possible for it. Team's economy not looking too great either, so if they stay alive, maybe able to buy some pistols or something for the rest of the team.
Seems like Kahlua continuing to inch forward, but will just back away. Players should be left to their own devices as long as they stay put. 6-5, Myth going to be gaining the lead. Potential for yet another 6-6 half. Otherwise, Myth maybe able to set themselves up 7-5. Lua with his ultimate. A couple others still a ways away, though.
Again for Kadoom. Sephiroth looking to push back into the position on A.
Wire going to be cleared out.
We go on.
Box sent to delay. DRS just cycling the zoo here to try to keep them from pushing up into Link. Sephiroth changing up the angle. Som on the opposite side. Arm going to be spotted. Stars pop.
Bring them down.
He'll just be dancing around here. Ultimately, Sephiroth pulls back towards main. Now, still sticking around the swing out. Som able to go ahead and get the catch.
A little bit too far off, and Som being able to tactically use his movement to inch forward along with the smokes from Sephiroth. So, better Astra comes out on top this time. Earlier on mid, we're noting NRG's options and trying to block out mid, but now, off that 1 kill, being able to pull the rotations across.
Slow walking
Transiting
back.
into B, yes.
Just 1 star that is unusable and a tripwire. All that they have here on the site, but it looks like Myth getting the read here in the last 30 seconds. The Haunt going to be cleared out. NRG now knowing that there is some presence here.
Buys ult.
Kadoom tries to get on a position with that ult, and yep, the ult will be coming through. Kadoom peeks out. Som going to be taken down. Mata gone. CJRS finding Ethan now, all just down to Verno, who will get clipped.
Talon onto the attack. A bit of a split push, and also just 3 players towards B trying to suss things out with the
Very nice.
0 point from Ethan. Good lob.
And by the time they hear it coming, it's already too late. Brown. It's just a quick little shot flying out off the corner.
But it's okay, just a little bit of time burnt as they march forward now. Ethan jump peeks and spots it out, so rotations from NRG slowly starting to move across. But that's when rotations from Main and Thailand again come through. That's what they did on Haven, just working around the rotations on the map so much. NRG.
CJRS. Slow creep up now towards the door. Oh, the spot out, Mata. Finding the headshot. Tailwind's back to safety immediately.
Good way noting a lot of the rotations from before now, so adjustments coming through from NRG. Still staying tucked in on the A site. Som. Finesse.
30 seconds
Dizzy over
left.
the top, not going to be noting. Som there at dugout. Lua pushing forward, eats quite a bit of damage. And Som now makes his presence known. Instant 1 tap, Laz going to be taken down. Haunt gets cleared out. CJRS somehow draws down the ghost fast enough to be able to find that kill, gets himself a second. 5 HP, however, on him, 4 on Kahlua. A lot more pressure now on Sephiroth, but he's going on this flank. He's worked his way through sewer. The fragment will shove them back to the fuse, getting ready to come through. Sephiroth around the back, seeking target. Opens up, finds one. Ethan going to be taken down, but now he's all on his lonesome. 3 bullets left here in the mag. Reloads it, the defuse being stuck. Pulls them off for a moment. They're low on HP. Swings out, but cannot make it happen. Another pistol round win,
Team
narrowly
ace.
going over to the...
To deal with that 1-on-2. Next round coming through now. Mata in with a Marshall. Opening pick being picked up. Made in Thailand has to rotate.
Just right in the
Nice,
belly.
nice.
Verno holding things down here at door. Quick, easy kill on to Laz. Pushing forward, maybe looking for more. Sheriff will get snatched up here. Trying to do anything from here,
There.
as Myth is going to prove to be impossible for them.
Just trying to get some spams across while the other squad works their way through Art so as to buy, the position kept at doors. But now the Prowler
Bring them down.
from Verno will know.
First one expires, second one gets the spot.
Where
Players out into main. Double face towards Verno here for the moment.
Trying to make sure they go into A site because Finesse and Som are here and ready to strike from A main.
The smoke up. Surprisingly, it's actually going to be this
Spike
forward
planted.
plant coming through. CJRS backpedaling. Sephiroth catching Verno over at Sewer.
One enemy remaining.
Cleanup comes through swiftly thereafter. And that is going to be NRG only losing one player, tying up the round count 7-7.
Yeah, not losing too much either, just Verno, so not too bad of round, rather clean from NRG. Trying to adjust back in towards Mata, in towards A main, quick dash through to pick up the alt orb. Deny it away from Made in Thailand.
Critical take, CJRS not really challenging for it in that position, but is one away from having the Thrash online. He's now pushing forward, 0 point. Not gonna be cleared out. Suppress on the one, but he has no clue. Never mind, he has all the ideas that Kadum is in that position. Flushes him out. CJRS similarly going to be taken down. The Thrash now gained in death. He's avoided, but Spike dropped. Blew up over the top. Gonna see if he can spot anything at all. Laz now on this flank, needing to find some sort of value. Finesse. Spots him out though. It's forced back away. Caught reveal. Wallbang shots coming in. Som just swoops in. Keeping Finesse protected.
2 left for Made in Thailand, has to be a safe,
One enemy remaining. 30
You would
seconds
think, but
left.
it seems like maybe just a full economic reset here as a team.
Caution.
Swing coming out. Sephiroth's going to be good for one.
I knew
Verno.
Good. Connectors being held very well, and now back into A main. Sephiroth on the other side, but will survive. Made in Thailand back into B.
Quick backpedal there. Ethan now just one away from having the null command online. See if the Thrash comes into play here in this round.
I don't think, maybe if you're able to get the spacing around Pillar, but
It's everybody.
yeah, it's so much information for NRG now. And everyone's prepared. Finesse trying to spam away.
Nano's on the floor as well, not getting cleared out, nor is that alarm bot. Quick rotation coming through. Ping's coming down now. Smith turned their sights over towards Link. The push up here from Mata.
So
Stopped
much
by the tripwire.
info though. So they know they are definitely somewhere towards mid. And look at how NRG have just hold up around B-Link. Now maybe to spot out from Verno.
Continuing to storm their way closer and closer. The Dizzy up over the top. Verno catching a glimpse, but then just get gunned down. Singer coming through as Finesse out from Halls, looking for a kill. Finds himself two.
Spike down B.
The rush comes to an end
One
here.
enemy remaining.
Ethan's able to find Laz. Sephiroth pushing up out of the smoke. There's a little bit of additional.
Back in towards Art. A split. But it's been smoked off by NRG. Just staying aware and staying on top of how how Made in Thailand might execute. So off the one smoke, Made in Thailand forced to kind of rotate back. Slowly looking to check out in towards B as well. Nothing quite spotted so far, but trying to work together as a team. Mata's here with the operator, and that's the main thing they gotta look out for.
And yep, there you go. Doom dead. Mata quick with the pull of the trigger. Finds that kill. Made in Thailand, though, still looking like they want to try to walk their way up into this position. Cosmic Divide going to be used. Should at least set themselves up for the plant. As Wingman will sprint across. Crash as well, going to be used proactively. I thought this would be saved, but it wants to just go ahead and scout out the rest of the site. Bring it back and recover it. CJRS will be able to do so. Sephiroth at the same time. Sat here and just not going to be snappy enough to try to shut down Finesse. He gets away. No damage taken. Flash coming down. Wrap around the back. Mana just grinding them down into a paste with the knives. As NRG once again damn near flawless. Push back, get themselves up to double digits.
Made in Thailand slowly running out of money. Just some weaker rifles now, but back into A and still blocked off Som and his stars.
Right there.
Maybe dizzy through. Oh, but the Haunt's gonna spot them.
Does get cleared, but Som just sat here. Able to find Kadoom, sticks around a little bit longer, goes back and forth, but ultimately no reply kill able to be found here from Myth. Once again at a disadvantage. Ults are on the way for them, but stem the bleeding here, needing to find some early advantages so we can actually get into better positions to try to utilize these ults. They're getting ready to cycle in. Jump peek coming out there. Kahlua able to snap on to find Verno. Util thrown in towards back of sight. Nightfall goes across. Several players on the side of Myth going to be deafened out. On at the ready from Verno. Spike gets planted. Double tuck back in towards Art. One on the site, one out in main.
If they can hold from Art stairs, that could be effective. You gotta watch for Finesse.
One gets cleared. Just trying to poke and prod here. Laz somehow has been able to dance and dodge around these bullets as Ethan somehow managed to draw down. Was caught with Util in hand, but Kahlua just could not capitalize. CJRS with one. The push around. This time Sephiroth is snappy enough to find the kills. CJRS finding Som, finding Mana. Swapping over onto the Classic, just fishing for anything that he can. Time ticking, Verno with the kill, but the time is not there. Spike will detonate.
Good job. Now next round, Mata, not Som, in towards A main.
Trying to dizzy him out. They fully suspected this time around. Going for the pinch now. Neural Theft going to be invested. They'll see two players here on this A site. Question is, Verno, Ethan, do they want to try to play into this?
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
It's like with the Thrash. The answer was yes, but the Thrash gets cleared so very quickly. Fragment down.
Okay, Sephiroth's trying to sneak through, but because he went to Astral Form, Finesse noted him.
Finesse is here.
Variable removed.
He heard him at some point when he placed down a star, so a little bit unfortunate, but this does give Made in Thailand the long rotation over back into B. They won't quite have the timing though, but just a little bit of an advantage to take around pillars to find that angle in towards halls. Finesse is here and ready as well.
Well, weapons about to be taken away, at least from Som. He does have a shorty
30 seconds
as he
left.
sat back hall. Push out, and what is that shot? Kadoom has no right! Unbelievable, but still, it's not over because Verno is still alive. Take the mask off, Kadoom. Victor's hiding there.
Next round though,
Shot out from the outlaw, not connecting. Knife does whiff. Everything on this Thrifty here for Myth to try to stop NRG. Getting up to that point, swing on the corner though, Mana. 2 bullets, 2 kills.
looking to extend. Light shields back in towards B. A lot of info outside of A, and it's all being noted, but Finesse now trying to play defensively. Swaps back up onto Heaven, just letting the utility do its work. Made in Thailand, they might be able to get the site, but it's that lockdown that I'm looking at. Retakes for NRG.
Lockdown timing at the ready. Not spotting anything here. There's the lockdown. Verno into the corner, just trying to free fire the corner, trying to keep himself alive. A little bit of a bog here as all the players get corralled in, but now need to make their exit out. Looks like Kadoom is just going to challenge forward, look for an elimination. He does manage to find one. Gives his team a man advantage. As the lockdown catches on the no one. Jiggle peek out of Hall, but the spike still in hands here. CJRS around the corner. The aggressive push up. Ethan able to find it. The swing's now coming through. Mata trying to fight back, but can't quite line up that last elimination.